Shalom, shalom. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakak Wadash. I'm going to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel. And also I'm going to say shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, along with the 1/3 men, women, and children. That's part of the elect that's going to make it to his kingdom. To you, I say shalom. You know, I didn't plan on making a video. I was just scrolling through my phone. And, I seen that this Miami Dolphins player, his name is Kendrick Norton. He was injured in a car crash. And it said his arm was amputated. So through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, I thought about making this lesson. Because this is why it's important to fear the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and that's why it's important, to be following these laws, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability. All right, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, he's known as a terrible demon-like power. All right, and in these last days, he's gonna show. He's gonna show. Because people forget. They think that the Lord is all love, and He loves everybody. But you people gonna find out that the Lord is a terrible demon-like power. All right, so I'm gonna read this short article, and then I'm gonna pull a few scriptures, and Lord willing, the video is edifying. All right, Miami Dolphins defensive tackle Kendrick Norton, 22, suffered multiple injuries in a car crash early Thursday morning that required his left arm to be amputated. At the scene, Norton agent Malaki Kawa confirmed on Twitter that his client suffered multiple injuries in the car accident, including losing his arm. All right, and this is what his agent tweeted. With sadness, I confirmed that Kendrick Norton was in a car accident last night and suffered multiple injuries, including the amputated of his arm. We ask that you continue to pray for him. His family also asks that the public respects Kendrick's privacy. All right, I'm just gonna read a little bit more. Florida Highway Patrol Lieutenant Alex Camacchio said the Ford F-250 Norton was driving crashed into a concrete barrier and overturned early Thursday on State Road 836 near Miami. Norton was transported to Ryder Trauma Center with severe injuries to his arm, according to Florida Highway Patrol. Norton's girlfriend was also injured in the crash. She suffered minor injuries and is expected to be okay. All right, so I'm not going to read no more. I'm just going to jump right into these scriptures. All right, this is Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. All right, so the Lord, it says the Lord eyes, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. All right, so the Lord, it don't matter if it's Thursday, this car crash happened, in the early hours of Thursday. All right, so it don't matter, if it's 4 o'clock in the morning, if it's 6 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The eyes of the Lord, is always watching. Okay, so the eyes of the Lord, He's always watching. All right, He's always watching this sinful kingdom. All right, so you can't hide, your sins from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, it don't matter if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 8 in the morning, 12 at midnight. All right, the Lord is always watching. All right. This is Amos chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid? Shall there be evil in a city, and the Lord have not done it? So the Lord, The Lord is the one that's doing this evil in the city. All right. So ultimately, Kendrick Norton, he got the Lord did that. The Lord, had him get in that car crash and had his arm get amputated. All right. And now his football career is over with. You can't play football, with one arm. How you gonna be a defensive tackle with one arm? All right. So his dreams, his career, this career that his career, that he put all his faith and trust in is gone. All right, it's gone before his eyes. All right, and who knows what he was doing, early Thursday morning. He was probably drinking. He was probably getting turned up for July 4th. All right, and the Lord put that judgment on him. All right, so the Lord, he judges. All right, if you hear about, when you hear about, people getting shot, that was of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, he does evil and good. All right. Second Esdras chapter 15 and verse 26. For the Lord knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. All right. So the Lord, he knows everybody that's sinning against him. All right, because just like in Amos 9 and 8, it says the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. So if his eyes upon the sinful kingdom, then he knows the 2/3. He knows, the ones that's rebelling against him, and he knows the ones that's following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. All right, he knows the ones that sincerely trying to seek him, that's sincerely trying to follow after, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, but the 2/3, he got your eyes on you, and you never know when is your day. All right, so you playing with the Lord is like playing Russian roulette. All right, Kendrick Norton had no idea Wednesday that his arm is going to be, his arm is going to be amputated. So he's going to be walking around with one arm. You think he knew that? No. All right, but the Lord knew. This is Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 24. Can any hide himself in secret places that I shall not see him, saith the Lord? Do not I fill heaven and earth, saith the Lord? All right, so you can't hide your sins from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, you can't go into a dark room and commit some wickedness and think the Lord can't see you. All right, you can't go scuba diving and think you're going to commit some wickedness, because the Lord is right there. It says the Lord, I fill heaven and earth. All right, so you can't go up into space and think that you can commit some wickedness and the Lord is not seeing you. All right, you can't go to no underground bunker and think the Lord can't see you. All right, because the Lord fills heaven and earth. All right, so you can't hide from Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, Amos 9 and 8 say his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. All right. Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, 12 and verse 6. For the Most High hated sinners. All right, so the Lord hated sinners. So all you people ain't thinking that the Lord loves everybody. All right, this is the cut. Your pastors that's telling you the God loves everybody, that's a cut. For the Most High hateth sinners. All right, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly. All right, so Kendrick Norton, the Lord paid vengeance on you. All right, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment. All right, and the punishment of Kendrick Norton, he got in that car accident. You know, now his football career is over with. All right. So this is why it's a fearful thing to fall in the hands of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is a terrible demon-like power. All right, the real Grim Reaper. All right, this is one more scripture, then I'm gonna just close it out. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6. For the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. All right, so you know nobody wants to give credit to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right, nobody wants to give credit. Nobody wants to say, man, you know, when you see a kid getting put to death, you see somebody dying in a car accident. Nobody wants to say, man, that was the Lord doing that. All right, everybody wants to say, oh, that was Satan, you know, or some bullshit excuse. All right, but it says the Lord killeth. All right, the Lord does all these things. The Lord kill. You know, he bless people. He bring newborns into this world. You know, and he bring people down to the grave and bringing them up into the heavenly, up into the heavenly realm. All right, where their spirit will finally be at rest. All right, but the Lord does all these things. You can't credit Satan. You can't credit no other thing. All right, so that was it on this lesson. You know, this is a short lesson through the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and Lord willing, the video is edifying. I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory that's due to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, the true leaders of Israel. And also shalom to the hopeful elect, the 144,000, along with the 1/3 men, women, and children. That's part of the elect. To the next lesson, I'm going to say shalom.